Hello people of the gorgeous internet. First thing you're probably going to notice is that there's no crap on the wall behind me and my bed's different. That's because I'm home. I'm in my childhood room. I talk about growing up and going to university, doing your A-levels, and I'm not pretending I'm an expert. I'm just someone that's done it. I went to apply for universities. I applied everywhere to do photography because that's something I've really enjoyed. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I knew I'm not an academic. In my mind, I never enjoyed academic work. Not that anybody really does, but I decided to do photography because something I was good at, something I really enjoyed, and apparently according to everybody I have a natural talent. But that also led to its own difficulties because a lot of universities want you to do a foundation year, which I didn't want to do. Purely because I really wanted to go to uni. I didn't want to take a year out and go around the world and take photographs, which is something I did consider, because I was scared that I'd take a year out and just never go, because I'm sort of that person that could happily fall into a rut. So I applied for 5 universities around the country, all doing photography, and I got into 2. I got interviews actually, I got interviews at all of them. I was obviously very nervous. I walked in and I was speaking about photography and I started talking about media and how photography is very important to the media. And I got an email, well, I got a UCAS response, and they said, look, we don't think you'd be very good at photography, but we think you'd flourish in this degree, which is media arts, which is like a lot more media based, obviously, but there's photography in it. And I was gutted because I really liked the university, didn't really want to do media, but then I was in my media classroom at school and I started to talk to my media teacher about it, because then they got results day and we could all go back to him, and he went, I'm afraid you've got, I can't remember the exact number, I'm going to say 36. You've got 36. And I was like, out of what? And he was like, 36. Out of what? No, you got 4 marks. And I was like, so suddenly there's something else I was sort of good at that was a bit more academic. It's more likely to get me a job. And so I fell in, and I thought, you know, and I really enjoy media. Like, I enjoyed that project. Because your essay's not as good, we know you're not an academic, but your practical work is fantastic. We want to frame it and to keep it in a media suite. And I was like, but what I'm saying is dreams can change, because it all starts to make sense. I don't have to explain it, but it's changed. My dream has changed considerably as I've grown up, and I think it's unfair that you have to pick a degree at the age of 17. You don't even know what the hell you want to do. Dreams can be important, they can be like university and life, or they can be like my most likely ones. I walk around and I imagine fanfics. For example, I've said in my videos I love Starbucks, and I go there probably 3 times a week. They all know me in there, and I kind of have like visions when I'm walking out and someone walks into me. It's a Notting Hill moment and latte goes everywhere, and he's like, I'm so sorry. I look up and it's Tom Hiddleston. Life, in my world, in here, that happens on a day-to-day basis. But that's a dream that's probably never going to happen. I very much doubt that Tom Hiddleston's ever going to be into dining local Starbucks when I'm in there. Be a bit of a coincidence. Anybody, actually. But then there are dreams that do come true. Like, I met my favourite band recently and I pursued that. I went to Sheffield and I met them and I was very happy, and I was like, oh, it's a dream come true. I'm also thinking about going to Disney, and that's another dream. So I'm actually going to create a bucket list, and I'm going to have big things on, like complete university, get a job that's not minimum wage. Adele mustn't have thought, you know, 10 years ago she'd be where she is now. The people at the highest level of possession, so you have Steve Jobs, Adele, you know, all these people that were perfect, like the highest they can sort of go. Johnny Depp, you know, they're high. All they have, that they all started from nothing. They were not great at what they did, and they learned, they pushed themselves, and they got there. Dream, and you'll become your own star. And that's all I really have to say today, is don't give up, but let your dreams shape with you. Don't regret what you did in the past, because at the time that was exactly what you wanted to do. Have fun, Chucks. T-shirt! How cool is this? I look like a Yeti or something. This is you. Ow. Oh. I'm crying now. I am crying. But it's so awesome. Whoa.